So we're here with Millie.
Hello again.
If you ever want to watch one of Millie's driving lessons, I'll put a link at the top and in the description. And we're here today to talk about the driving test, aren't we? Because you've got your test coming up in, don't say when it is, but it's a few months away,
yeah.
isn't it? And you're getting quite good now.
Reasonably.
Yeah, well, I mean, am I helping you much when you're driving?
Definitely. Well,
Definitely not.
Definitely in the ways that I need it, but definitely not in the ways of just like driving.
Yeah, so basic driving stuff, you're doing pretty well on. More advanced, like tricky,
stuff, yeah.
really hard stuff, then I'm going to give you a bit of guidance to get
Yeah.
quite good, which has come along really well, isn't it? So at the moment, when you booked your test, I think it was about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, I think it's
when we booked it, wasn't it?
advance.
In advance, which is crazy, really. And everyone else in the same boat.
Yep.
So
Such a backlog.
the DVSA is saying by Christmas it's going to be down to less than 8 weeks. Do you think that's going to happen?
I don't know, because there's so many people waiting because of COVID, and then there's so many people booking to get it in. I don't know if it could go down to 8 weeks, but then again, that's almost 2 months.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I would think like 3 or so months.
Yeah. Do you think there's more pressure on you and everyone else because of the waiting list, right, to take your test and pass? Because if you think about, I mean, a sister, I helped a sister, I can't remember, how many years ago was that?
God.
8 years? 10 years?
No, 10 or 11 now, I think. Yeah.
So when she took her test, the waiting time, she passed the first time, but if she had to take a retest, it would have been about 2 to 4 weeks. At that point.
Compared to 4 months to wait.
4 to 5 months now. So do you think there's more pressure to pass, or doesn't that matter?
I think there probably is in a way, because I've got so much time to wait. It's like, well, I can improve in that time, and then by then, if I don't get one that's a cancellation, then in that time I will be ready to pass.
Yeah.
So then if I don't, it would be like for a really stupid mistake.
Yeah. So it's a tough one, isn't it? Really? And I mean, when you look on this booking system, there's nothing.
Yeah, you've got to do it, 6 o'clock in the morning on a Monday?
Monday morning, 6 o'clock, getting out of bed to book your driving test.
Yeah, there was nothing when we went on at like 9 o'clock. Just all gone.
All gone. Crazy stuff, isn't it? So if you want to bring your test closer, what would you do? I mean, have you got any ideas what to do?
I know there's certain apps or certain websites that you can go on.
Which ones do you recommend to people?
I don't have any names.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sure there's people who say out there. I mean, there's ones that I've heard about, which is obviously, they've got the Genie, Testy, I think one's called Driving Test Cancellations for You. They're the kind of ones people use. Lots of young 17, 18 year olds tend to use Testy because they're saying it's good. I don't know myself, I've never tried it.
Then you just got to look for cancellations.
The only advice I'd give to people is that if you're going to bring the test closer, which is what we're going to try and do, is speak to your instructor, make sure they're available, get their availability, because I get personally about 4 or 5 messages a day asking, I've got my test in a week or 4 days, can I have a couple of lessons and test? My instructor's not available, things like that. It's crazy.
Plan in advance.
Plan in advance.
Because when you get cancellation, isn't it like for the next week?
Yeah.
You've got to make sure you're ready at that point as well.
So we're going to have a mock test, aren't we, in about a week or 2, and see how it goes, and we'll try and record it as well.
Okay.
And then we'll look back on it and try and work on it.
Yep.
All right.
Hopefully it will go well.
Well, it should do.
Yeah, because then I feel more prepared for the actual one.
But don't worry if it doesn't go well. If anyone else has got the mock test coming up, by the way, don't worry if it goes wrong. It's a learning experience. And it's also an opportunity to see if you can handle a test route under pressure without the help of your instructor, because the instructors are there going, oh, do that. Where when I'm marking a mock test, I'm quite trying to
It's
be
almost
quiet.
like the time to go wrong. So you can do it in the mock test rather than the actual test.
Okay, right then. Should we get going?
We should indeed. Nice little hill start.
Hill start to go.